By upcycling waste and unwanted textiles through its environmental training social enterprise, Cycle Up by Roscommon Women's Network contributes to and raises awareness of the circular economy, as well as educates and empowers women to generate flexible employment opportunities while protecting the environment in a rural context.
The idea for the Roscommon Women's Network Textile Upcycling Initiative came about in 2018 when volunteers working in our charity shop started questioning what happened to the clothes that did not sell in the shop. Now we have a social and environmental enterprise that's transformative for women's lives and is a practical way of saving the environment at a community level. Linking with the Environmental Awareness Officer in the Roscommon County Council was a first step in educating ourselves about textile waste. Education is power, and this newfound curiosity led us to the Riverside Centre in Dublin. It was there that we were inspired and motivated to learn how to upcycle clothes ourselves. With the success of the initial training project and support from the EPA, we have created RWN Cycle Up Textiles as a social environmental enterprise.
So the RWN Cycle Up Social Enterprise sources most of its textiles from unsold clothing sorted by the volunteers in the RWN charity shop, as well as also accepting waste materials from businesses in the textile industry. The Cycle Up group have been trained to identify textiles that are suitable for upcycling, how to design and make patterns, deconstruct garments, and then use sewing skills to make upcycled textile items such as fashion, homeware and giftware. Cycle Up is part of the circular economy, which is something people are hearing a lot about with the passing of the Circular Economy Bill into law in 2022. The circular economy is a sustainable model of how we produce and consume. This involves sharing, leasing, reusing, repairing, repurposing, upcycling and recycling existing materials for as long as possible. We're part of making that transition from the current take, make, waste model, which is a linear model that we've all gotten used to. Our upcyclers learn a lot from each other, honing their skills in our regular meetups. We also set out to raise awareness about the issue of textile waste and the benefits of upcycling through our qualified Cycle Up tutors delivering workshops and training to schools, community groups and businesses. This is an upcycled bag that we've actually made from a pair of jeans. There is an abundance of jeans out there in most charity shops that actually go to waste. So it's great that we've been able to make something from it, and it's the corner pocket of the jean, and we've actually used some other material for the lining of it, and we've reused a zip as well. And these are very popular little pieces with the young people.
I didn't think that climate action and the environment was a big concern for me, because the problem was that huge that me as a single person I thought would not make a difference. But then I joined Roscommon Women's Network Cycle Up, and from there I learned about fast fashion and textiles and how the industry disposes of such things. We then learned how to reuse, recycle and upcycle the fabrics from second-hand shops into something new for everybody to use. Many years ago I was actually a volunteer in the charity shop, and from working in the charity shop you actually seen how much fabric was going to waste from the clothes that wasn't being sold. They were being put in clobber bags and being shipped off to other countries. So my mother, who was a part of the Roscommon Women's Network, she was involved with a group of women in coming up with the idea for actually training people in how to reuse and recycle textiles. From there, they went on and actually done a training course. And from the training course, they went on and they now make items for sale out of all the old clobber that wasn't actually being sold in the shop. We then decided that we would actually try doing a course on how we can actually teach other people to be able to reuse and upcycle their fabrics. So we done a couple of weeks training called Train the Trainer, which taught us all how to actually teach other people. From there, we then developed workshops and courses to train other people into being able to upcycle. Well, we're always trying to come up with new ideas for scrap materials that we do actually get in. We have different ways of actually using them. We use some of them for stuffing some of our animals, and then we use some of them where we are actually trying to come up with ways of cutting air costs. So from scrap fabric from old sports tops, we actually make our own labels.
The project to date has trained 32 women, upskilled 7 women to QQI Level 6 in training and delivery, reused, upcycled over 2,300 kilograms of textiles and delivered textile waste awareness and training workshops to over 200 people. RWN Cycle Up Textiles currently employs a project coordinator, 4 upcycling tutors and 6 upcyclers on a contract basis. And we are very much looking forward to the future in our new home at the Riverside Centre in Athleague.
Cycle Up is proving that community-based social enterprises are making a very positive impact on the environment.